it going, get it rocking, get it moving. How is everybody doing? How is everybody doing today on this Sunday? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Ooh, yes, Queen. Yes, yes. Girl. All right, babies. Let me look over here and see what I can see. I don't know if this chat gonna work down here at the bottom. But if the chat don't work, it's gonna be all right. Hey, Tiffany, how you doing? I'm gonna try another 1 second, y'all. I got a whole new thing going on here. Please don't. Oh, I know why my sound giving off feedback. Okay, hold on. Like feedback, or is it it's echoing. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, is it echoing now? Is the echo still going on now? Did I fix it? Okay, did we fix it? Oh, Jesus, yes. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the other thing that now this new thing, this new way for me to do this is going to work. It's going to be good for me. Is that I will actually be able to. That's not going. Okay, I will actually be able to stream both on here and on Facebook Live with this new software. I'm too excited. Too excited. So if y'all like this new layout, let me know. Okay, queens, babies, wonderful peoples. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. I apologize for those y'all watching the replay. Mama's trying something new. Hello. Tell me something good. All right now. Okay. So for those of y'all, your first time here, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. If you're joining on the replay, you're joining live, I really appreciate y'all. Anytime y'all want to throw some gifts or donations to the channel, Super Chat is open and you can send me via PayPal, Cash App, or Super Chat. If you would like to work with me, go to my in the description box or in the chat here, you'll find a link to heartofinspiration.net. You can actually schedule like an annual subscription to get a monthly reading from me personally, or you can do individual readings or energy clearing if you've got stuff that's really, cord cutting, things like that that are just plaguing you. Also, I'm having a June subscriber giveaway. Anybody who is subscribed and likes and then comments will be entered into the June subscriber giveaway, where I will be choosing 3 subscribers to have their choice of an energy healing session or a reading with me. So 3 subscribers will win this month. All right, here we go. You Be Shallow and app. Oh, what lipstick? It's unique. I'll have to tell you the shade though. It's upstairs. So before I go on the next one, or I'll put it in the comments on this video, Sagittarius. And that's not shallow, honey. Thank you so much. The full moon energies, yes. Oh, one more announcement I need to make for those of you watching this today on June 16th. I'll be putting up on my community post and on my IG and on my Facebook, where we're going to do a live meditation for the full moon specifically, and that's going to be early in the morning, this coming morning. So don't ask me, child, to be on here tonight late. I'm going to sleep. Okay, we're about to start with Gemini. I'll give you more information on this as we go. Gemini. Oh, let me go over here so I can see what time it is. Please timestamp Gemini at 5:15 for Gemini. Gemini, this week coming towards you. Happy birthday, Gemini. The 10 of Cups. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gemini. Happy birthday to you. All right, 10 of Cups energy. Wish fulfillment. Fulfillment not only of wishes, but emotional fulfillment. I feel like Gemini is coming towards you. You have been with the Emperor, you have been steadfast and unmovable in what you've been going after, Gemini. And this week, I'm also hearing, don't stop. This is your last week, Gemini. This is your last week. We're coming in. By the time this week ends, we'll be into Cancerian season. Don't disregard, or should I say, don't put off, or don't stop going for what it is that you want. Continue to utilize your energy and your emotional frequencies to bring in and to manifest. This is your last week of your full-on season. Manifest that which you want in a fullness. And a lot of this has to do with emotional satisfaction and emotional fulfillment this week. And Gemini, I know your emotions are not necessarily what you like to live in, because you like to live in logic. But this is a week for emotional fulfillment. This is a week where you begin to really say, this is what satisfies me, and I'm not going to get up off of it. Okay? And that's where you're going to find peace with the Four Swords. I'm using the Star Child Tarot and then also the Mythic Tarot along with it. Okay? The Star Child and the Mythic Tarot. So you are going to find emotional peace if you hold on to, you know what, if you hold on to what you've been seeking to manifest this whole time. And the Nine of Wands is more definitively going for that as well. Defend your position. Defend your position. A lot of times that Nine of Wands energy, sometimes I'll say, is hyper focused on a certain aspect of something. But what I'm going to say to you is this, is that in this regard, this week, be hyper focused on certain things. There are people in your life, Gemini, that have really been kind of trying you and testing you. And there are some people in your life you're not willing to let go of, but you know they've been toxic to you. And you know that the relationship just is not feeding your soul. Or perhaps it's also a career that you've been focused on, a job, whatever, and you've been trying to make it work, but it ain't working. So I'm going to need you to let it go. And you know that you need to be focused on this thing and be hyper focused on it and defend your position, because it's not fulfilling to you. Don't stop. Be hyper focused on it, and be hyper focused on your stance that you're not good for me right now. This is putting all this bad energy. Hello, Jeanette. This is putting a lot of bad energy into things. If this is a relationship, Gemini, and this is you, love with the Lovers card, this is you. So I'm not even going to say that this is, hey, Rio, that this is a bad option. You got to focus on this. You got to focus. You got to defend that this is what's good for you. And if you got to move out of it, then move out of it. If you got to let some people go and just be like, I'm going to have to put you on the back burner, put them on the back burner. And you'll have the ways to communicate that information to them with this Page of Swords. It is brand new methodologies of communication. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. Y'all, I apologize. You're seeing a little bit more of my issues going on here on my table. With the Two of Cups, that is the position of what could potentially be an issue for you with that Two of Cups. somebody very close to you. But what's going to help you with this is the Six of Wands. So if your relationship, if your love relationship, Gemini, is having issues right now, and because you care so much about this person, and it could even be, like I said, a business partner, whatnot, but you care so much about this person, and they've been such a significant part of your life, Gemini. And so that makes it a little bit more difficult for you to really see things as what they are. But the Six of Wands is going to help you. Yep. And this is the Six of Cups. So I feel a lot of you are dealing with some familial issues where you've not really dealt with family correctly, or they've not dealt with you correctly. And so that's why it's so difficult, because they've been in your life for a long time. We have Libra energy with the Justice card. The scales always have to be balanced. And there's an imbalance in your relationships you're having right now. And for some of you, it's multiple relationships that there are imbalances with. You're putting too much into it and you're not getting enough out of it. Or for some of you, you are not putting enough into it, and that's why you're not getting enough out of the relationship. It could go that way as well. You've cut some of your emotions off because you felt like you needed to, in order to have that defense, right? That you didn't want to get too close, or you didn't want to get too far in. But the problem is that because you're not putting enough in, you're not getting any out. So this emotional satisfaction, this emotional fulfillment, Gemini, is a tricky thing. You got to really be very careful and be very balanced about it. You could put enough in, but don't be codependent, that you're also getting enough out. So you got to balance these scales out and understand, with the Six of Wands, you're going to find victory in this situation, but you got to be you have to be open. You have to be emotionally available in order to get the satisfaction out of it. You got to be emotionally available. You have to be somewhat vulnerable. And some of you have to be vulnerable to yourself. And open and willing to say, okay, I know this ain't working. I get it. Damn. What do I need to do to make it work? Okay. With the Moon, there's secrets you're holding back. And again, I really feel like a lot of this is secrets you're not willing to tell yourself. That you are unwilling to be honest with yourself about really how you're feeling about the situation, and unable to be honest about yourself, that you've put a guard up, and in some cases unable to be honest with yourself in that you really want more, because logically it's telling you, I should be happy with the situation that I'm in. For some of you, I should be super happy with it, but I'm not. But because logically I should be happy with it, then I'm trying to force it. And hopefully this full moon energy this week is going to help you come up out of it. Yeah, and you're being a little bit defensive and on guard with the Seven of Wands. Let it go. Be defensive. Defend your position in that you want fulfillment. But don't be defensive that you can't get fulfillment and you can't hear it. And we have the Justice card again as the outcome or advice. Now, Justice is showing up twice. I didn't even notice that was there. The scales have to be balanced, Gem. Your scales have to be balanced and theirs has to be balanced. With the Three of Cups, you can find celebration in this situation, but I'm going to tell you something else. Babies, if you are allowing outside influences to speak too much into your relationship, Gemini, that ain't going to work. There's too many goddamn cooks in that kitchen. Get some of them cooks out of that kitchen. Queen of Swords. Gem. Be truthful and be honest, but use Queen of Swords energy. That's more Libra energy. Be Queen of Swords energy and not Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, y'all deliver a message and you don't think about it. And you just say it. And you're not caring about how their feelings are. With the Queen of Swords energy, she delivers the truth and she removes people out of her space that don't work for her. However, she also delivers it in love and with compassion and with some tact. Find some tact, Gems. Okay? Find some tact. This is a week for you to come into balance emotionally and have an emotional intelligence that you're not accustomed to having. Bless your heart. But that's the truth. I'm not going to shade it. Okay? All right, Gem. That's the energy there. That's the energies there. All right, so we're going to move on to Libra. Let me gather up everything. Again, you guys, thank you so much for being here, liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really do appreciate it. I can go to this view. Liking, subscribing, and sharing. I really appreciate it. Let's see what we have for Libras again. Please don't forget my June subscriber giveaway. 3 of you all will be chosen to have your choice of energy clearing or a Reiki session, hour long, or an intuitive reading session. And guys, also, you know, do go to the website. I have annual subscriptions for you. You can get a half-hour monthly reading from me personally, live. I have Reiki sessions you can get from me as well on an annual subscription basis. That's a real good way. And I do believe I have quarterlies as well if you wish. And also coaching. All right, here we go. We're going to pick a couple more cards for Libra. Libra, you have an interesting week coming up. Libra has a very interesting week coming up. Very interesting. All right. Libra, for you, I do want to, so we're going to say Libra is at 16 minutes. Libra starts at 16 minutes. Libra, for you, you got a couple of new starts, overall energy. I'm feeling I need to talk about that. With the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands and the Four of Wands, this for you as well is going to be a very good relationship week. Okay? And an emotionally intelligent relationship week. All right. Libra, coming towards you. You are in your Libra-ness with the Justice card. You are in your Libra-ness with the Justice card. All right, here we go. Let's see what we have. So you really are going to be feeling very at home this week. And I think with the full moon energy, that's got a lot to do with it, Libra. Because these energies are really moving in towards kind of a depth of spiritual understanding about self. And for those of you that are a little bit more on the quote-unquote high vibrational side, or you've gone through some of your work, you're more intelligently, emotionally in tune with yourself. With the Four of Pentacles, though, Libra, I'm also going to say, yes, you're in your Libra-ness, but don't spill it all out in front of everybody. You're going to get a lot, you're going to be able to receive a number of spiritual messages. Excuse me, that's the Five of Pentacles. Oh, I read the Four. I'm still going to say this. You're going to get some spiritual messages, and all of them are not for everybody else. A lot of it is for you internally. With this Five of Pentacles, though, I do feel like you've been some of you have been feeling left out in the cold. Hey, Triple G. And some of you are have left others out in the cold. It's going to go both ways. But I do see a new start. So if someone has been rather aloof that you've been trying to, have a relationship with, or just trying to get to know, or if you're currently in a relationship and it feels like your person is just not as open as they have been, I see a new start coming with you guys where you're able to really have a new passionate start. But some of y'all have left some people out in the cold that you're just like, you ain't feeling them. They done pissed you off. Let it go. And we have you and your Gemini trines, brothers and sisters, are really feeling kind of crossing energies with this Lover's card. That's why I really do with the other cards too, with the overall energy. I really do feel like this does have a lot to do with your romantic relationships this week, or just interpersonal emotional situation. This is a big emotional week for everybody with this full moon energy coming in. I will advise folks that are watching this today, June the 16th, please don't pop off at the mouth, because we are not really, none of us are really in a position to really talk a lot about our depth of feelings today. Today is not the day to pop off. Today is not the day to cancel out your relationship. Today ain't the day to break up. So just chill out today, okay? I'm going to ask everybody to chill out, especially my air signs. Please don't pop off today. I think there's been with the Seven of Cups, there has been a little confusion. Communication has been a little tough lately. And I think you may be confused about whether or not you should stay or you should go if you're in a romantic relationship. Like I'm feeling that there have been some things that have changed recently about yourself and about the other person, and it's leaving you with a little bit of confusion. Um, I'm gonna ask you to write it out this week, though. Again, don't make a lot of big decisions. If you're in a relationship with a fire sign, particularly a Sagittarius, that would make sense because Sagittarian Jupiter plays a big role in this full moon cycle this week. Jupiter is playing, and this full moon is in Sagittarius. So if you're in a relationship with a fire sign, or I will say that if you are in a situation where you've had a lot of big ideas where you're feeling like this could have been the one or this could be the one, don't forget you did get the Four of Wands as overall energy. So I'm not going to say that the person you're in a relationship right now is not the one or one you should be with in a long-term commitment. It's just a little confusing right now because communication is a little off. Gemini season brings really interesting communication potential issues. And I'm sensing that you need some emotional intelligence in this, and this week is going to help bear that out. I see your question. I'm not doing real like kind of let's hear this all out. Okay, this is just a general reading, and we'll probably go on tomorrow and do some other type readings maybe. But again, we have the Four of Swords. This is interestingly enough, the Four of Swords is in a position, Libra, where it could be an issue, it could be an obstacle, and then we have the transformation card and the energy or the death card that's going to help you get over this. Listen, Linda. It's like I hear some of y'all arguing, fussing, and fighting. Like you're like, this was a great relationship like a week ago, 2 months ago, or whatever. And things have come to light that you have found out about this individual's past, and you could be working with this individual anyway. But things have come out about this individual's past. They have perhaps said some things. Some of you have discovered that this person was not quite as like financially stable as you thought that they were. They did not have as many stable relationships as you thought that they were. Their family history has been a little more checkered than you thought. Yeah, I'm just hearing a lot of like past information that you found out. And it's caused you to be a little less at peace and at rest because you thought they were one person, and you feel like because they didn't tell you everything that they're not that same person. But the energy that I'm feeling from transformation for you, Libra, is I need you to give them a little, cut them some slack, because people can change. People can change. People can learn. People can grow from their past mistakes, and they're not always as ready to bear their soul as we would like for them to be immediately. So cut them a little slack, Libra. Cut them a little slack, because y'all don't tell everybody everything either. With this Three of Wands, I'm gonna put this right here. Don't forget that you felt like your ship had come in with them, and don't forget that they felt like that the relationship between the two of you was really, it has been something that has truly transformed them and helped them become a better them, and you become a better you. Don't forget that. Be very understanding. If there's a Piscean involved here, this could also be another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. But this King of Cups energy of loving them no matter what. The King of Cups loves no matter what. The King of Cups also doesn't get overly emotional about a situation. They're like, okay, yeah, you may have done this in the past, but I still love you. All right. I still love you. So no matter what you hear or what comes out, please still love them, right? Because you want them to still love you. So allow that King of Cups love and appreciation for one another. If this is in a romantic relationship, that if this is a friendship or a working relationship, just allow that tolerance to be there no matter what. But do not get wrapped up in being codependent either. King of Cups is not codependent. Okay? Don't take on their shit. Don't take on their stuff, all right? But allow the fact that someone can change and they're actually coming to you in order to change, or they want help with this situation. Please honor that. Okay. The outcome or advice is the Page of Crystals. So I see good coming from all of this. Ooh, and the Page of Cups. I see this a renewed commitment, a renewed level of understanding, and the Page of Crystals is a new way to manifest. So where you may have thought this relationship, situationship, partnership could manifest before, you're finding new ways to work with this person and for this person to work with you. And you're finding a new, by the end of this week, there are going to be new reasons for you to love this person and appreciate this person. That's a beautiful transformation. That's a beautiful, and that's more water, so there could definitely be some water here. Don't get defensive though with the Seven of Wands. Please don't get defensive. And don't lose sleep over this situation. Don't worry about it. Let it play out and just be very, King of Cups, steadfast in your knowledge and your deep knowledge that the two of you have always been meant to be. Well, again, Timmy, this is a general reading. It's not for everybody, okay? Remember, I did see Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. So this could be somebody completely new coming towards you, Timmy. It could be somebody new. But if you have the attitude that people can't change, they'll never change. If you look at somebody, and I'm just going to do this and then we're going to move on to Aquarius. If we have the belief system that people can never grow and they can never change, then they never will. And then we also have to look at ourselves in that regard, because we do want others to accept us, faults and all. Now, if it's a toxic relationship and it's been toxic and there's no change coming and there's no growth coming, then by all means, don't stay in it. Then you have to say, why are you staying in a toxic relationship? And it can't be for the kids, and it can't be because you've had history. Then there's something within you that is still feeding it. There's something within you that still needs to be healed. And that's, that's no shade. We've all been there. We've all stayed in a relationship we ain't had no business staying in for way too long. All of us have. All right? We've all done it. We've all done it. And that's okay. And if you grew and she didn't, then maybe it's time to exit stage left. It's okay. Because it does happen. It does happen. It is an unfortunate reality of life and of growth. People are sometimes in our lives for seasons. But I would just advise you to not get, please try to not get, how can I put this? Don't be bitter, right? If you exit stage left, exit without bitterness. Exit without issue. Exit without drama. Exit. Okay? And as you're exiting, just exit with love and with the, hey, I hope things change for you. I hope you can find peace. But baby, it's time to, we can't hold on to all the old stuff. We got to grow and get to the new stuff. And so I do see, for some, and Timmy, I would just say, if you want, if you want an in-depth reading, then, you can schedule something with me. But there's something new out there for you. But work on you first before you going out trying something new. Make sure that you're healed from the situation before you get something new. Because ain't no point in taking the old baggage. Don't take your dirty clothes and that old luggage piece that you took off this trip and take it to the next one, honey. Wash your drawers, as I say. Wash your drawers before you go to the next one. Who was texting me, y'all? Help us. Okay. All right, here we go. Here we go. What time it is here? We're gonna do Aquarius and we're gonna grow. Aquarius is gonna start at 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Aquarius 30. Here we go, Aquarius. We have the Nine of Cups energy coming towards you. I love the Nine of Cups. I love the Nine of Cups and I love the Nine of Pentacles because this is all that fullness of self. So you have a fullness of love for yourself coming towards you, Aquarius, and you see better days happening. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? This is a new day is dawning for you, Aquarius, where you are in love with yourself. And Aquarius, I'll get y'all June reading out. You're in love with yourself. I love that. And you're feeling this fulfillment of yourself, that you deserve good things and you deserve the wonderful things that are coming towards you. With this Three of Swords, I'm going to read this Three of Swords as kind of reversal. You're coming out of a disappointing time. You're coming out of it. You're coming out of it. My goodness, Gemini energy is just permeating everybody. With the Lover's card, you could be getting over disappointment from a previous relationship and getting ready to enter into a new one. I think that some of you have exited a karmic relationship or situation and you're moving on. Yeah. And you come to some new knowledge about yourself and others, new knowledge about how you love, new knowledge about how you deserve to be loved, new knowledge about what you're willing to or should accept, if you will, and what not to accept. A new attitude towards yourself. And so you're getting ready to get to a point where you're ready for a new relationship or a new partnership. The High Priestess, this is a week, you guys, with this full moon energy, and please consider joining me early in this morning for the full moon meditation. We're going to be doing that at 4:30 a.m. Eastern, 3:30 a.m. Central, 1:30 a.m. Pacific. Not trusting your intuition could be a problem. Not trusting your higher self and not hearing from your higher self or continuing to could be an issue for you. And then we have the Seven of Swords energy as energy that's going to help us through this. And this is how I'm interpreting this. Don't allow past concepts. Don't allow past ways of thinking. Don't allow the past period steal from you your ability to trust in and hear from your higher self. A giggle that's going to be right here on YouTube. And I'm going to broadcast, I'm a simulcast on Facebook. It's going to be right here on YouTube. 4:30 a.m. Eastern. Get on here, y'all, immediately because I'm going to get started immediately. Yeah. You've been suffering from some confusion, or it could be a little confusing this week because you're like, I'm hearing things about myself and I'm hearing spiritual messages and I'm getting spiritual downloads that I'm not accustomed to hearing or knowing. I'm getting perhaps there's going to be new spiritual abilities and our gifts that are going to like open up for you this week. I have no doubt that there is, because that is the energy the full moon is giving us. So don't be confused by it and don't doubt it. Okay. And I've got the King of Cups again. There's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of emotional intelligence air signs that you all are going to have to, and spiritual intelligence you all are going to have to operate in this week. And there's some things that are going to be illuminated to you this week. So again, and the King of Cups and the High Priestess really go hand in hand. A lot of Piscean type knowing, depth, psychic abilities, emotional intelligence, spiritual intelligence. All of that plays into this. That King of Cups, that High Priestess, knowledge, wisdom. Don't allow. See, what's happened is that you kind of stolen it from yourself, or you've allowed other people's perception or ideas about spirituality and ideas about who you are at your core to steal from you your ability to hear, and the recognition with this Seven of Swords energy that those ideas about you and those statements about you and who you truly are have stolen this from you is going to be the recognition of that, and the willingness to get rid of that is going to be what's going to help you. Like the recognition of it, like, I don't want that anymore. I don't want this. I don't know who I am anymore. I don't want this. You people say I'll never be anything anymore. I don't want this. I can never find a man or a good relationship anymore. I don't want any of that. That's BS. That somebody has to mistreat me in order for them to love me. No, I don't want that anymore. Or somebody has to steal from me in order to be able to be a good partner, or they can't be given like a business partner. They can't be all in and hear what I have to say and be fair. I don't want to hear that anymore, and I'm not going to live like that anymore. And that is going to be what's going to help you overcome. Strength, outcome, or advice. Utilize all of your inner strength that you can muster, and know that you have the ability to do that which you set your mind to do. Page of Swords, communicate with yourself differently. Speak new things over yourself, Aquarius. Speak new things over yourself. Speak prosperity, love, abundance, intuition, wisdom, knowledge. Speak that over yourself. Speak your way into being a new person. Reprogram your mind with the renewing and the washing of your word. Renew and wash your mind with your word, because that's from the higher self. That's how we change our way of thinking and operating. Whatever your mind says will be, will be. You will manifest that which your mind thinks. So a man thinks as he is. Don't be running around telling everybody though what you're thinking and what you're saying. When you get these new when you get this vision and it really gets down and deep in you, don't share it with the Four of Pentacles with everybody. Keep it to yourself. I keep telling y'all, keep some shit to yourself. Ooh, I'm just cussing and fussing this morning, this afternoon. Keep it to yourself, because not everyone can get behind your vision, and they'll kill it. They'll kill your baby before it's born. So only speak your vision for yourself to others that are going to support your vision of yourself. All right, Aquarius. Oh, wonderful. Hey, Miss Suri. Okay. Going to be missing earth and water signs. I'm dedicated a week to truth. Okay. I'm not sure what that means, real, but okay, that's fine. Okay. All right, y'all. Let me let my air signs go. That's what I have for Aquarius. Let me let y'all go. What time it is? It's 1:28. I might have time for one more, but I doubt it. So understand. Thank you, Miss Stephanie. Understand. Oh Jesus, I know what I was gonna say. Okay, y'all, we're gonna be together at 4:30 in the morning Eastern, 3:30 in the morning Central, 1:30 in the morning Pacific for our new moon meditation. So I'm going to bed early tonight, y'all. So I got to get everything done before I get with y'all. Okay, I love y'all. Thank you so much. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Namaste. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.